Hi everyone. So in this lecture we'll cover some basic properties of exponents, and the first property we are going to discuss is a product rule. Product rule. And we are discussing basic properties of exponents. Okay. So the product rule states that if we have same bases and different powers and they are two numbers are multiplying, like for example we have x raised to power m is multiplying with x raised to power n, then we can write it as x raised to power m plus n. This is the first property that we have discussed. Now the second property is called the quotient rule. Quotient rule. And it states that if two numbers with same bases, like for example if we take x raised to power m is dividing by x raised to power n, then we can write it as x raised to power m minus n. The third property that we are going to discuss about quotients is the power rule. Power rule. So the power rule states that if we have a base and it has an exponent of m, and if it has all of this has a power of n, we can write it as x raised to power m multiplied by n. So now the fourth property that we are going to discuss is power of a product rule. Power of a product rule. It is as its name suggests that if we have two numbers, for example x and y, and they are multiplied and they have in brackets, and the bracket is raised to power m, then each of these numbers can have a power raised to power each of these bases will be raised to power n. So how is it possible? Because it is same as the power rule, because here each of these bases have the power of 1. So when these are multiplied with power of n, then they'll take 1 and their power will take 1 into n form. So we can write it as x raised to power m and y raised to power m. Then the fourth rule that we are going to discuss is fifth rule will be the power of a fraction rule. Power of a fraction rule. Fraction or quotient, they mean the same thing here. So if we have a power, like for example if we have two numbers x divided by y and they are both raised to power m, we can write it as individually as x raised to power m divided by y raised to power m. The next is a zero exponent rule. Zero exponent. In this rule, if n number, for example x, is raised to power 0, its equivalent will be 1. The seventh and the second last property is the negative exponent. Negative exponent. In negative exponent, for example, if we have a base which is raised to power x is raised to power minus m, we can write it as 1 divided by x raised to power m. So any number that is raised to power any base that is raised to power negative some number or quantity, we can write it as 1. We can take it as inverse and we can write it as in denominator. Now The eighth property is fractional exponent. Fractional exponent. It states that if we have a base it is raised to power a fractional exponent, for example m divided by n, we can write it as x raised to power m, and it has a root of n. So these are all the properties, all the basic properties of the exponents. I hope you like the video, and if you like the video please subscribe to the channel. Okay, take care, bye.